Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It is your girl Chanel, the Living Dolly, and today's video is going to be a vacation recap.
Heads out, just so iceberg will be heavy in my mind. Can you get the heck out? Pennywise now, got me bummed out. Baby.
So welcome back guys, thanks so much for clicking on this video. If you've never seen my face before, I am your girl Chanel. I do all things beauty, fashion, travel, yay, that lovely word travel, and lifestyle. And today's video is actually a request by you, my babes. I ran a poll on my Instagram, so if you're not following me, what are you waiting for? Go follow me right now. Here's my TikTok, Instagram, Facebook. Check me out and don't forget to subscribe. Right, so when it is I ran the poll, I asked you all what y'all wanted to see, because I just basically finished doing my travel vlogs and I wanted to find out what were y'all interested in. So I asked y'all if you were interested in a vacation recap, and that was the highest one, so here we are. So if it is you do enjoy this, don't forget to hit that like button. It really does help my channel out a lot, and I'm so glad to have y'all. If you're new, you've never seen my face before, I'm Chanel. If you're a returning subby, sorry, kisses, love you. Thank you so much for coming all back. We are so close to our goal of 2K, so let's hurry up and press that subscribe button, guys. So let's get into the video. Guys, so first things first, for those of you who do not know, I recently came back from my vacation. I went to two different places. I went to St. Maarten and I also went to New York. This was probably one of the best vacations I've ever had. For my birthday, like, I like to travel around my birthday. It's something that my sister and I usually do. We do it together. Last year for my birthday, my aunt took us to Cancun, and I will never ever be able to stop thanking her for that, because Cancun was amazing. And we also went to New York. And this year I decided, you know what, let's try something different. Where can we go we have never been to before? And my sister and I came up with St. Maarten. It's a place that, I will be honest with you, I never thought I would be able to go. Sometimes when we look at places, we tend to think it's probably like super expensive, I can't afford, you know, to go there and like stay for a little bit. So I was just like, you know, let's just check it out and see. And we did our research. If you are wondering, I did do a video giving you all tips and tricks of how to plan a really good vacation, so be sure to check out this video. It has some really good tips for you, and it will answer a lot of your questions. It will help you out for your next vacation or whatever it is you're thinking to do. So yeah, so and then after St. Maarten, New York has a really special place in my heart. It is the actual first place that I ever traveled to. My first time traveling on an airplane was when I was 6 years old, and I went to New York with my aunt and my cousins. My sister sorry, my sister was actually born that year. So it's kind of crazy. I was like, wow, like, okay then. So that was 1996. That was the first time I ever traveled without my parents. I was with my aunt, and I had a really good time. And I have been running away to go to New York so much years, way before I even started a YouTube channel or anything like that. Like, New York was it for me. So I took a major break. We started to go to Florida, different Caribbean islands, Miami, and you know, that kind of vibe. And now I'm just like, listen, New York is where my heart is. I love New York. It's like the city that never sleeps. So much to do, so much to see, and I'm going to tell you all about it now. So first things first, let's tackle St. Maarten. So St. Maarten has a French side and a Dutch speaking side. So we decided, we usually like to go with Airbnbs. For me, I prefer them simply because hotels can be more expensive, and when it is you are like contributing, you know, amongst your friends. So who went was my sister, myself, and her best friend, because her best friend's birthday was actually like August the 12th, I believe. So it was kind of like a birthday trip for us, that kind of thing. And my sister's a travel agent, so of course, you know, any excuse to travel, she's there. And we decided to go with the Airbnb. It was in a gated community. I'll leave the name for you right here because I can never remember what it is. And it was nothing less than stunning. Actually, it was super affordable. We paid $1,500 each to stay at this luxury villa. The grounds were so clean. It was just pristine, like gorgeous. Like, if it is you're looking for a really good rental to stay, I would definitely suggest this place. Like, wow, it's really, really good. There was a pool on site. It has its own private entrance to the beach, so that was really exciting. So if it is we ever wanted to go to the beach and we didn't want to go amongst, you know, other people at the public beaches, we actually had like a private entrance to the beach, which is really cool. You could walk on the shore, which I did. It was just everything. I loved this place. The only complaint that I have concerning this place is that the Wi-Fi was very shitty. Like, I was like, oh my gosh, something was wrong with the Wi-Fi, but only apparently in our apartment. And we did ask the owner, and he said he never had an issue before with the Wi-Fi. Everybody else was getting through in all the other apartments, because we did make friends with other people. St. Maarten people are very friendly. Like, even if it is they speak French, they are so friendly and just cool, you know, and they love to be naked, but we'll get into that. But anyway, so it was just a vibe, because, you know, we actually borrowed an adapter from our neighbor. They're actually French-speaking natives of the land, and they have their own restaurant. The thing about some of these places when we travel to, and we had the same issue in St. Lucia, is that their plugs are not the same as ours. So caution, big tip, if it is you are traveling to another Caribbean island, or maybe somewhere, probably London or something like that, walk with your adapters, because their plugs are not the same as ours. So you will need an adapter for, let's say, your charger for your phone, or your flat iron, curling iron, whatever it is you intend to use with heat. Yeah, you may need another thing that we did when it came to our St. Maarten trip was to put up and organize to rent a car, which I think was one of the best decisions we made, because truthfully, I believe it was $350 a person between the three of us. So that's really not bad for 5 days. It's great, if you ask me. We actually ended up taking a 6-day, because my sister's best friend was actually leaving during the day period. So they were just like, you know, it's better that you just take an additional day instead of having to pay, I think it was $15 or $30 an hour if it is you bring back the vehicle late. But the place that we stayed, sorry, the rental company that we used is this one. And they're really good. They're actually Guyanese people. St. Maarten has a lot of Guyanese people, so I was pleasantly surprised. They are super friendly and kind. They signed up the paperwork, insurance, everything like that. The car did not have GPS, which was like probably the only downside, but it was affordable. As I told you, $350 a person for 3 people. That's really good if you ask me. And it was just the directions. Of course, we're using Google Maps, or if it is you want to purchase a SIM card, totally up to you. But yeah, that was another thing that we did that I think it's super important to note, that, you know, we didn't have to stand and wait around for whenever the transport came, or hire taxis, which could be, you know, kind of costly no matter where you stay. Taxis somehow, especially if it's yellow cabs, they're kind of costly, or green cabs. I don't think that they have Uber there, but if you want, you could use public transport. But I would suggest, and it's something that really worked out for us, is to, you know, rent a vehicle for the time that you're going to spend there, because it just works out well. It was super convenient, and it wasn't really hard to find. So St. Maarten gives me very much Tobago vibes, because it's basically one big island that is connected by like one major road, right? So no matter where you are, you can use the one major highway or one major street that can take you around the island. So it's not going to be a problem if it is you do not have GPS. We just downloaded Google Maps. Google Maps has been saving lives. We also used it in New York. I'll tell you all about that in a bit, and it was really beneficial for us. Did we get lost a couple times? Yeah. In New York, because, you know, you have to take buses and trains, but we'll get there. But for St. Maarten, the people are super friendly. Feel free to ask, and, you know, make friends and get to know people, and you can, you know, easily get directions to where you need to go. Everybody, they're super nice to tourists. or nice to each other. Like, they have a very low crime rate. Like, St. Maarten is a very peaceful place, especially if you're staying on the French side. It is super quiet, especially where we stayed. So there was, you know, no set of loud noise. If it is you want a peaceful, nice time, if you want to go into the city, into the town, or maybe over the Dutch side where it's like more on and popping, yeah, you can get your vibes over there. But the French side is pretty laid back, pretty chill, pretty quiet. It's more about like beach, you know, and just chill vibes, and they stay inside a lot. So, you know, for those of you who want to just relax and enjoy it. So it depends on the type of person that you are when it comes to traveling. Are you the type of person who just wants to relax and chill by the beach? That is fine. St. Maarten has plenty of those options for you. They also have a lot of beach bars because it's like a tourist hotspot. It's so close to like Sint and Anguilla and all the other gorgeous islands. So, you know, it's smack in the middle. It's a vibe. So if it is you are looking for peaceful, chill vibes, there are places for that. If you're looking to do events, participate in different, you know, activities, you need to do your research for the sake of knowing the cost, the distance from where you're staying, if it's child friendly. The best place I would suggest, if it is you're looking for good events and activities that are like, you know, family based, or, you know, just fun stuff that you want to try, even if it's restaurants, boutiques for shopping, whatever it is you're into, TikTok, I always tell you. And quick tip, if it is you want, you can check out my TikToks. Right now I have full-on daily vlogs that I did not do it on YouTube like that. I just compiled it all into one because I was on vacation, so, you know, I'm trying to live life, live in the moment. So yeah, check out my TikToks at The Living Dolly right here, and you can see day by day what it is we did. We did things like, you know, a wine and cheese appointments that we got to, you know, taste different cheeses. Like, we just wanted to experience things. I think that's the whole point in traveling, at least for me. I know everybody may not be like that. Some people just want to loll off at the beach, and I get that, because there are days when you just want to do absolutely nothing and just chill, relax, cocktail in hand, or by the pool. No problem with that. But definitely check out TikTok. TikTok is actually the #1 search engine right now, more than Google, more than Facebook. It is just, you know, that platform. So be sure to check out TikTok like what we did, and you will be able to find so many options of things and places that you could go and experience. If I mentioned this before concerning gas, when it comes to filling up your tank, we actually had to refill the tank. They gave us the car when they met us at the airport too, which is really good. So you didn't actually have to go, you know, and collect any vehicle with your big suitcases and all that. It was just super convenient. They made it for us. Mala, that was the owner, she was such a nice woman, and she organized. I think we paid for that option as well, for them to bring the vehicle to us, and that cost $30 US. If you split that between the three of us, $10 US a person, essentially like $68, $70 if you want to round it off. And to refill the tank of gas when we are dropping back in the vehicle was also $30 US, or I think like around 28. So honestly, it is the better way to go. We would have spent so much more money, I believe, in transport, like public transport. So I would say rent your vehicle. A lot of great places in St. Maarten are not reservation strict, meaning that if you don't have a reservation, that's okay. You can still, you know, do walk-ins. They always take walk-ins as long as they have, you know, the availability of space. And they were so nice. Like, there was one night, as I showed you all in my vlog, and we actually went to the Morgan Beach Resort and Spa. Really exquisite hotel. Like, wow, it was just drop dead gorgeous. Never thought I'd be able to go to a place like that, and I was just like amazed by it. And the people were so nice. It was close to 10 o'clock because we had been out like all day, and they still allowed us to come in and have dinner. Like, they basically told us, listen, all we have available right now is like chicken tenders and fries, or a burger. And we were just like, it's okay, we'll have it. We are just grateful that you're even allowing us to come in and experience this gorgeousness. And we met a really great Guyanese guy as well. Like, he's the manager. He was just super sweet to us, allowed us to walk around the back of the hotel. Oh my gosh, just the nicest. So yeah, definitely, like, be sure to do your research and check out the different places for the cost. kid friendly, and you know, appropriate events that you all are really interested in trying out. So overall, I would say I spent $600 US for our 5-day period. That included food, gas, everything we did. We split the bill 3 ways, so you know, that was a really good thing, I would say, so that you know, you don't have to worry about running out of cash. So, and you can always use your credit card, notify your bank if you need to, and you can also use your card, but I didn't want to use my card. But yeah, I would say I used 600 US. Also, concerning the flights, I only used a one-way ticket, which cost about 300 US, because I was heading to New York. So that's why it is, I can't give you the price of like a round trip, but you can check out probably my sister, who is a great travel agent, who booked our entire trip, or there are many other travel agents if you're interested, if you have your personal one, and you can find out what is the cost of a round trip to Sint. Okay guys, so I think I basically told you all everything. I'm gonna do a part 2 for the New York section of the trip, simply because I don't want to make a super long video and it is uninteresting for you. So I'm going to do a vacay recapped part 2 New York on another day. All right, so stay tuned for that. Also stay tuned for my brand new story time coming up really soon as well, and a weekly vlog on Monday. Thanks so much for watching, guys, and I hope you all really enjoyed this. Let me know in the comment section down below if you have any more questions, any comments. I would love to hear from you, and thank you again for watching and tuning in. Bye guys. Shining bright like a diamond, beautiful like diamonds in the sky.